In a garden, water has the power to change everything. It cools the air, soothes the mind, and gives life to plants. A bamboo fountain shower captures all of that beauty in the simplest way. Imagine standing beneath a flow of water that doesn't come from modern steel pipes, but from a hollow body of bamboo, carved and shaped by hand. The process begins with choosing strong bamboo poles, naturally hollow and smooth. One pole serves as a stand, while another becomes a spout. A few simple cuts and connections, and suddenly water flows through bamboo as if it were always meant to. Place it on a stone or wooden base, and the sound of water transforms the garden into a sanctuary. This DIY isn't just about function, it's about atmosphere. In the heat of summer, the bamboo shower becomes a cooling escape, refreshing both children and adults. In the quiet of evening, the gentle trickle becomes background music, calming the heart. Surrounded by ferns, flowers, or even a small pond, it feels as though you built your own tropical retreat. The charm of bamboo lies in its duality, rustic yet elegant, simple yet timeless. You can leave the bamboo in its natural greenish tones, or polish it to bring out warm golden hues. Add stones around the base for balance, or small lights nearby for nighttime magic. What makes this project even more special is sustainability. Bamboo grows quickly and abundantly, making it one of nature's most renewable gifts. By shaping it into a garden shower, you honor both tradition and the earth. Every drop of water that falls whispers a reminder. Beauty does not need to be manufactured. Sometimes it's as close as a bamboo pole, flowing quietly, turning a garden into a place of peace. Not every waterfall needs to be found in the wild. Sometimes it can be built right in your backyard with nothing more than recycled bottles and creativity. This bottle waterfall shower takes what others throw away and turns it into a refreshing centerpiece for the garden. The making is simple yet clever. Empty bottles are cleaned and cut in half, then arranged vertically or diagonally, each one feeding water into the next. When water is poured or connected to a hose, it cascades downward in a playful rhythm, creating the soothing sound of a waterfall. By drilling small holes at the ends, you can also transform a single bottle into a shower head that sprays softly, perfect for cooling off in summer. Children love standing beneath the gentle stream, laughing as drops fall like rain. Adults find it calming, a quiet escape after a long day. The trickle of water cools the air, while the bottles themselves, especially if painted or left clear, catch sunlight and shimmer like crystal. Placed in a corner of the garden, this DIY adds not just function but character. Surround it with stones or plants, and it feels like a hidden oasis. For a more playful look, paint the bottles in cheerful colors, blue, green, yellow, and let the shower double as a piece of eco-art. The beauty of this project is not just in its appearance, but in its message. It shows that sustainability can be fun, practical, and even beautiful. From waste plastic comes water, laughter, and atmosphere. Every stream from the recycled bottle shower whispers the same truth, that nothing is ever truly wasted, and even the humblest material can become a source of joy and renewal. Some designs feel timeless, like they belong both in nature and in daily life. A stone and pipe garden shower is one of those creations, a blend of sturdy materials and rustic elegance that turns your backyard into a natural retreat. The foundation begins with stones. Gather smooth river rocks or stack field stones to form a wall or base. Their weight and texture give permanence to the structure, grounding in the garden like it has always been there. Then, a simple pipe, copper for warmth, iron for strength, or even PVC painted for durability, becomes a conduit for water. A shower head at the top, whether bought or handmade, completes the design. When water flows, it cascades down onto pebbles or a stone floor, scattering in cool sprays. The sound echoes like a small waterfall, merging with birdsong and the rustling of leaves. Step beneath it, and you feel as though you found a hidden spa in the woods. This shower is as much about atmosphere as it is about function. In summer, it cools the body. In the evening, it becomes a ritual of relaxation. Children splash joyfully at its base, while adults stand still, letting the day's weariness wash away with the flowing water. The charm lies in flexibility. The stones can be arranged high into a wall or low into a basin. Pipes can be left bare for industrial rustic appeal, or painted to blend with the natural tones of the garden. Add ferns, bamboo, or vines around it, and the shower becomes almost invisible, part of the landscape itself. This DIY proves that luxury doesn't need to be expensive. With stones, pipes, and creativity, you craft not just a shower but an experience. Rustic, grounding, and endlessly refreshing. Cooling off in summer doesn't have to mean expensive installations. With nothing more than PVC pipes, a hose, and a few drilled holes, you can create a sprinkler shower that turns any backyard into a fun and refreshing escape. The design begins with PVC pipes arranged in a simple structure, an arch, a square frame, or even just a vertical pole. Holes are drilled evenly along the pipe, and once connected to the garden hose, water sprays out in multiple streams, falling like playful rain. The system is light, easy to build, and can be customized for children or adults. Imagine children running through the arcs of water, laughing as droplets sparkle in the sun. For adults, the shower offers a quick way to cool down after gardening or a workout. The sound of water spraying creates a cheerful atmosphere, while the fine mist refreshes the air around. The beauty of this DIY is its flexibility. You can leave the pipes white for a minimalist look, paint them bright colors for fun, or even camouflage them in green to blend into the garden. Add a simple wooden or stone platform beneath, and it feels like a mini spa right in your backyard. Beyond the fun, this project is practical. It's affordable, easy to maintain, and uses common materials. It also saves water compared to running a hose freely, since the hose distribute water evenly where it's needed. A PVC sprinkler shower is more than a hack. It's a celebration of summer. It brings joy, laughter, and cool relief without complexity. And every time the water sprays into the sunlight, forming tiny rainbows, you're reminded that the simplest ideas often bring the most happiness. Old tires often sit forgotten, gathering dust or being thrown away. But with a little imagination, they can become the strong foundation for something refreshing, a tire stand shower that brings both recycling and creativity into the garden. The idea is simple yet striking. A tire, cleaned and painted, becomes the base. Filled with sand, stones, or even cement, it stands sturdy enough to support a vertical pipe. That pipe, fitted with a shower head, transforms the setup into a cooling outdoor station. The round shape of the tire creates balance and style, making the shower feel both rustic and industrial. Painted in bright colors, the tire turns playful and modern. Left in its natural black, it adds an edgy, minimalist touch. Some even stack 2 or 3 tires to raise the platform higher, creating a more dramatic garden feature. Beneath the shower, flat stones or wood decking can complete the look, ensuring water drains smoothly. This shower is not just practical, it's a conversation piece. Guests notice the creativity, children are curious, and the garden suddenly has a centerpiece that tells a story of renewal. The sturdy base means it won't wobble or shift, even with regular use, making it both sustainable and reliable. More than just a way to cool off, the tire stand shower embodies the spirit of DIY, resourcefulness, creativity, and respect for the environment. Every drop of water that falls from it feels like proof that waste can become wonder. With each shower, the tire whispers its new purpose. Not left behind, but given life again, standing tall as both a tool and a symbol of smart, eco-friendly living. There's something timeless about clay. It carries the warmth of the earth, shaped by hands and fire, and it has been part of homes for centuries. Using it to build a clay pot fountain shower brings tradition into the garden in the most refreshing way. The design begins with a large clay pot. A few holes are carefully drilled at the base or sides, allowing water to flow out in a gentle stream. Mounted on a bamboo pole or wooden stand, the pot becomes a natural shower head. Smaller pots can be stacked beneath, catching and guiding the flow, turning the water into a cascading fountain before it reaches the ground. Placed in a corner of the garden, surrounded by stones and plants, the clay pot shower feels like it belongs to another time, quiet, rustic, and grounding. The sound of water flowing through clay is softer than metal or plastic, carrying a soothing tone that calms the mind. What makes this idea beautiful is its simplicity. Clay pots are easy to find, affordable, and eco-friendly. They keep the design natural, blending seamlessly with soil, plants, and stone. You can leave the pots plain, paint it in earthy terracotta, or decorate them with hand-drawn patterns to add personal charm. This shower is not just for cooling off, it's an experience. Children find joy in watching water dance through the holes. Adults enjoy stepping on the flow, feeling connected to something both old and new. A clay pot fountain shower reminds us that innovation doesn't always mean new materials. Sometimes, the most natural ideas come from traditions that have been with us for centuries, waiting to flow again, this time as water in the garden. Sometimes the simplest materials create the most inviting spaces. A wooden pallet shower stand is a perfect example. Practical, rustic, and stylish, it transforms a corner of your garden into a refreshing retreat. The foundation begins with recycled wooden pallets. After being cleaned, sanded, and coated with protective finish, they're arranged into a platform where water can flow easily between the gaps. The stand keeps your feet dry from muddy soil while offering a warm, wooden texture underfoot. It feels both grounding and comfortable, like stepping onto a natural deck. Add a vertical bamboo or wooden frame behind the pallet floor, and suddenly the space becomes a complete outdoor shower. Whether you attach a pipe, a recycled bottle shower head, or even a bamboo spout, the setup feels cozy and organic. Pallets, being modular, can be adjusted in size, perfect for small yards or larger garden spaces. What makes this DIY project special is its charm. Left unpainted, the wood highlights rustic character. Painted in white or earthy tones, it blends seamlessly with modern gardens. Some add climbing plants or hanging lanterns around the frame, turning the shower into a garden feature that shines day and night. Beyond aesthetics, the practicality is clear. Pallets are affordable, easy to find, and strong enough to handle water flow and foot traffic. This project is accessible for beginners, yet rewarding for those seeking a rustic outdoor escape. Standing on the wooden pallet shower stand, surrounded by the smell of damp earth and wood, every drop of water feels like part of nature's rhythm. It's not just a shower. It's a reminder that comfort and creativity can live side by side, built with simple hands and humble materials. Sometimes the simplest ideas bring the greatest joy. A hanging shower is proof that cooling off in the garden doesn't require expensive tools. Just a recycle can, a few holes, and a little imagination. The process is wonderfully easy. An old tin can, whether from paint, food, or storage, is cleaned and painted to your taste. Small holes are drilled at the bottom to allow water to drip or spray. The can is then hung from a wooden frame, a tree branch, or even a simple rope, filled with water or connected to a hose, and the shower is ready to use. The magic lies in its playfulness. Children run beneath the dripping streams, giggling as the water tickles their faces. Adults find refreshment in its simplicity, using it after gardening or during hot afternoons. The sound of water dripping from metal carries a crisp charm, blending with the rustle of leaves and chirping birds. Decorating can add personality. Bright colors make it fun and lively, while rustic paint gives it vintage character. Some even add patterns or small rope accents, turning the can from plain recycling into a small piece of art. Though simple, this project embodies sustainability and creativity. It shows how something discarded can become both functional and enjoyable. No heavy construction, no complex design, just water, gravity, and a clever idea. Standing under a hanging shower feels like stepping back to childhood, when play was pure and joy was easy to find. It's more than just cooling down. It's reconnecting with the beauty of small things, proof that happiness often drips quietly, one drop at a time. There is something magical about sunlight. It warms the skin, feeds the plants, and with a little creativity, it can even heat your shower. A solar-heated bottle shower takes the power of the sun and turns it into comfort, combining sustainability with simple innovation. The design is clever yet accessible. Several plastic bottles are cleaned, painted black, and mounted on a wooden or metal frame. The dark surface absorbs heat, warming the water inside as it sits under the sun. A small pipe or tube is attached to the bottom, fitted with a simple tap or shower head. By late afternoon, the water flows warm and inviting, perfect for a soothing outdoor rinse. This shower is more than functional. It's eco-friendly. Instead of using electricity or gas, it relies solely on natural energy. It's a reminder of how resourceful we can be when we work with nature rather than against it. The materials are recycled, The energy is free, and the result is both sustainable and refreshing. Imagine stepping under the shower after gardening. The water not icy cold but gently warmed, easing tension from your body. Children find it fascinating to watch the bottles heat up and then enjoy playing under the flow. Adults appreciate its practicality and the way it blends eco-consciousness with everyday comfort. The solar bottle shower also offers customization. A few bottles are enough for short rinses, while larger systems with multiple bottles can store more warm water for longer use. Painted in different shades, decorated with patterns, or left minimalist, the setup can match any garden style. This DIY proves that warmth doesn't always need machines. Sometimes, the sun and a few bottles are enough to turn a simple shower into a sustainable luxury. When rain falls, it carries a rhythm that feels both soothing and alive. A bamboo pole rain shower captures that same feeling, letting you bring the essence of tropical rainfall right into your garden. The design is elegant in its simplicity. A strong bamboo pole is cut, polished, and mounted vertically. At its top, small holes are drilled in a circular pattern, creating a natural shower head. Connected to a water source, the bamboo releases streams that fall evenly, mimicking the soft touch of rain. With every drop, it feels as though the garden has invited the monsoon in. Standing beneath the shower is an experience. The water doesn't fall harshly but flows gently, spreading across the body like warm tropical rain. Surrounded by greenery, ferns, palms, or flowers, the atmosphere becomes immersive, as though you stepped into a forest spa. The beauty of bamboo lies not only in its appearance, but also in its spirit. It is strong, renewable, and deeply connected to traditional living. Using it for a garden shower blends modern needs with age-old natural wisdom. Left raw, the bamboo offers rustic authenticity. Polished and varnished, it gleams with elegance. What makes this shower enchanting is its adaptability. It can be a single bamboo pole for a minimalist design or multiple poles forming a frame for a grander look. Some even add a wooden or stone platform below, allowing the water to drain gracefully while keeping feet dry. This project shows that the simplest materials can create the richest experiences. The bamboo pole rain shower isn't just a way to cool down. It's a ritual, a tropical escape, and a reminder of the harmony between water, wood, and life itself. A simple coconut, once holding sweet water, can find a second life as something extraordinary. A shower head that transforms your backyard into a tropical retreat. This DIY idea takes inspiration from island living, where nature is not only admired, but also used with creativity and respect. The process is natural and simple. A mature coconut shell is carefully hollowed and polished until smooth. Several tiny holes are drilled in its base, allowing water to flow through in soft streams. Mounted on a bamboo pole or wooden frame, it becomes more than utility. It becomes an art piece, rustic yet refined. When water begins to fall, the coconut shell creates a shower unlike any metal or plastic head. Its flow is gentle, uneven in a way that feels natural, like standing beneath rain filtering through leaves. Children laugh as they play beneath it, while adults enjoy its calming rhythm, a moment of escape from the noise of everyday life. The coconut shell's earthy tones blend seamlessly with any garden. Surrounded by stones, bamboo, or leafy plants, the setup feels as if it grew there naturally. Left raw, the shell offers authenticity. Polished and varnished, it adds a touch of elegance. Either way, it carries a story of reuse, of simplicity, of harmony with nature. This shower is more than function. It is a ritual. After a day's work, stepping under its streams feels like returning to forest, refreshed and renewed. It teaches that beauty is found not in complexity, but in the creativity of turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. A coconut once offered water to drink. Now, it offers water to refresh, a cycle completed, an idea brought to life in your own backyard. Imagine stepping outside and finding yourself in a sanctuary that feels more like a spa than a backyard. With bamboo and stone, two of nature's most timeless materials, you can craft a garden shower that refreshes both body and soul. The foundation begins with smooth river stones, carefully arranged around the base to form a natural flooring. Each stone carries a memory of streams and rivers, grounding the space with a sense of calm. Bamboo poles are then set upright, forming both the frame and the water channel. A hollow bamboo stalk serves as the spout, carrying water with elegance and simplicity. When the shower flows, it feels as if you are standing beneath a forest spring. The sound of water striking stone adds music to the moment, while the bamboo spout transforms an ordinary flow into something poetic. Children see it as a playful waterfall, while adults find serenity in the rhythm of water meeting earth. Decorate the surroundings with potted plants, ferns, or even climbing vines, and the shower becomes a hidden retreat. Add a wooden mat or small bench nearby, and suddenly the backyard transforms into a spa corner. Simple, natural, but deeply refreshing. This DIY is not just about building a shower. It is about creating an experience of balance between water and earth, between utility and beauty, between human hands and natural design. Every time you step under the bamboo spout, you feel a connection, not just to water, but to the traditions of simplicity and sustainability. It's more than a shower. It's a reminder that the best luxuries are often the ones nature already provides. Old tires are often seen as waste, but with a little creativity, they can become the foundation of something both practical and fun, a garden shower stand. Strong, durable, and weather-resistant, tires are perfect for creating a stable base for an outdoor water station. The process begins with cleaning the tire thoroughly and fixing it into the ground. It can be half buried for extra stability or painted in bright, cheerful colors for style. Once secure, a wooden or metal pole is inserted through the tire center, serving as a vertical support for the shower. At the top, you attach a shower head or even a bamboo spout, depending on your design preference. Water connects easily through a hose or tank, and suddenly the shower comes alive. Imagine children running around on a hot afternoon, splashing and laughing under the spray. Adults can use it too, rinsing off after gardening or enjoying a refreshing cool down in the yard. Surround the base with flowers or potted plants, and the tire no longer looks like waste. It becomes part of the garden's charm. Add a few stepping stones leading to it, and the shower feels like a design feature rather than a simple hack. This DIY project is about more than reusing a tire. It's about reimagining utility. The tire gives stability, the shower brings refreshment, and together they create a spot where family and friends can enjoy nature's simplest pleasure, cool water on a warm day. Every drop falling from the shower reminds us that sustainability can be playful and refreshing. It's not just an outdoor shower. It's proof that recycling can bring both joy and function into everyday life. A wooden barrel carries history in its grains, once holding water, wine, or food, now reborn as a backyard shower feature. With its natural rustic charm, a barrel is a perfect starting point for building a garden shower that feels both practical and timeless. The process begins with selecting a sturdy barrel. Standing it upright, you can cut an opening at the top to install a simple shower pipe, or for a more rustic feel, a bamboo spout. The barrel itself serves as a water reservoir or a stylish base to hide the plumbing. With its circular wooden form and metal bands, it blends beautifully with any outdoor setting. When water flows, the shower feels like something from a countryside spa. The wooden texture adds warmth to the design, making even a small corner of the garden feel special. Children see it as a playful fountain, while adults find peace in its simplicity. Surround the barrel with natural stone, wooden mats, or potted plants, and the shower becomes more than utility. It becomes a centerpiece. Add vines climbing up the barrel or lanterns nearby, and it transforms into an outdoor retreat. This DIY project is about embracing natural aesthetics while keeping sustainability in mind. It teaches us that old materials can gain new life, carrying stories into fresh uses. A wooden barrel shower is not just practical, it is an experience, connecting you to the rhythm of water and the beauty of wood. Every time you step under it, you're reminded that luxury does not always come from modern fixtures. It can also be found in rustic, handmade creations that echo the past while refreshing the present. Simplicity often carries the greatest beauty, and a hanging bamboo shower is proof of this truth. With just one bamboo pole, a few ropes, and running water, you can create an outdoor waterfall that feels both refreshing and serene. The design begins with selecting a long, hollow bamboo stalk. Holes are drilled along its bottom side, creating tiny spouts. Suspended horizontally by strong ropes from a tree branch, pergola, or wooden frame, The bamboo becomes a shower head itself. When water flows through, it falls in multiple streams, like a gentle forest waterfall. Children rush under with laughter, enjoying the playful spray. Adults step beneath it for relief on hot afternoons, feeling as though they're bathing in nature's own design. The sound of water hitting the ground adds to the experience, turning a simple shower into a soothing ritual. Decorate the area with stones, wooden decking, or potted greenery to complete the natural vibe. At night, string lights can be hung nearby, creating a magical retreat where water and light meet in harmony. This DIY is not just about function. It's about embracing minimalism and showing that elegance doesn't require complexity. A bamboo pole, when combined with water and gravity, becomes a design that is timeless, eco-friendly, and deeply satisfying. Every drop flowing through the bamboo tells a story of forests, rivers, and the balance between human creativity and nature's gifts. The hanging bamboo shower whispers a gentle truth, that beauty is found when we work with nature, not against it. In the heart of a garden, nothing feels more grounding than the sound of water meeting stone. A rock fountain shower captures a harmony, blending strength and serenity into one design. The process begins with collecting natural stones, smooth river rocks, rugged garden stones, or even recycled pieces from construction. These are stacked carefully to form a base or wall, sturdy yet artistic. A bamboo or PVC pipe channels water from above, letting it fall gracefully across the stone surface. With time, the water polishes the stones, enhancing their natural texture and shine. When the shower runs, the sound is like rain in the forest, steady, calming, and meditative. Children play nearby, splashing in the cool spray. Adults stand beneath the gentle stream, feeling stress wash away with every drop. The presence of stone gives the shower a timeless quality, as though it has always belonged in the garden. Add moss, ferns, or creeping vines to the rocks, and the structure blends seamlessly with nature. For extra charm, place solar garden lights around it. At dusk, the water sparkles like liquid glass under soft illumination. This DIY is not just a shower, it's a retreat. It transforms your garden into a sanctuary where the rhythm of flowing water becomes music for the soul. Simple yet elegant, it proves that beauty lies in materials nature has already given us. Each stone whispers a story of rivers and time, each droplet a reminder of life's flow. The rock fountain shower stands as a symbol of patience and strength, showing that with creativity, even the humblest garden can hold the spirit of a mountain spring. There is a special joy in giving old objects a new purpose. A recycle shower is proof that even the simplest materials can create fun, beauty, and refreshment in your backyard. It begins with a collection of metal cans, sturdy, weathered, once used to store food or paint. After being cleaned and smoothed to remove any sharp edges, they are given a second life, painted in bright, cheerful colors. Each can become part of a playful design. Small holes are drilled in the base, turning them into tiny fountains. When water flows through the cans, it trickles down like rain, soft and refreshing. Children run under the streams, their laughter echoing through the yard. Adults smile at the sight, reminded of summer days when joy came from the simplest of things. This DIY shower doesn't just cool the body, it warms the heart. The design can be as creative as you wish. Hang a row of cans along a wooden frame, tie them to bamboo poles, or stack them into a tower. Add colorful paint or patterns, and your garden will feel alive with both art and function. For evening charm, place solar lights nearby so the water sparkles in the night. This project is more than a backyard feature. It's a celebration of recycling. It teaches that waste can be transformed into wonder, and that sustainability can be as fun as it is practical. Every drop of water that falls from those cans carries a reminder. Life's beauty often comes from what we choose to renew. In the end, a recycle shower is not just a cooling hack. It is a statement of creativity, care for the earth, and the pure joy of making something meaningful with your own hands. Sometimes the simplest designs carry the most charm. A hanging rope shower brings a rustic beauty to any garden, turning an ordinary bucket into a refreshing fountain. The process begins with an old pail, tin, or even a large recycled can. After drilling small holes in the base, it is suspended with thick rope from a tree branch or a wooden beam. The rope not only holds a container, but also gives the design its rustic, handmade character. A gentle pull tips the pail, releasing streams of cool water that fall like summer rain. Children love the playfulness of it, racing to tug the rope and dash under the water. Adults find peace in the simplicity, standing under the gentle spray as the stress of the day washes away. The creak of the rope and the sound of water together create a rhythm that feels timeless, almost like a song of the earth itself. For extra beauty, paint the bucket in cheerful colors or natural earthy tones. Add surrounding plants or climbing vines on the supporting structure, so the shower blends seamlessly with the garden. By evening, place lanterns or solar lights nearby, and the hanging shower becomes both functional and magical. This DIY is not just about cooling off, it is about slowing down. It reminds us that joy doesn't require luxury, only creativity and connection with nature. A rope, a bucket, a little water, and the courage to try something new. That's all it takes to make a rustic backyard oasis. Every splash from the hanging rope shower whispers a lesson. That life's pleasures are simple, and that renewal can be found in the gentlest streams. There's a timeless beauty in clay. When shaped into a pot, it carries a memory of earth, fire, and patient hands. A ceramic pot shower brings a tradition into your garden, combining the elegance of pottery with the refreshment of flowing water. The design begins with a large clay or terracotta pot. By drilling small holes at its base or along its sides, the pot becomes more than a vessel. It becomes a fountain. Placed on a raised platform or stacked with other pots, water flows gently downward, creating streams that sparkle in the sun. For children, the pot shower is playful, a place where they splash and laugh beneath the falling water. For adults, it is calming, almost ceremonial. Standing beneath the cool shower feels like stepping into a ritual of renewal, where the simplicity of water and clay reconnects you with nature's rhythm. Decorating the pot adds another layer of beauty. Paint additional patterns in earthy tones, or leave the clay bare for its natural rustic charm. Surround it with small stones, creeping vines, or flowers, and the shower blends seamlessly into the garden. By night, place lanterns or warm lights nearby, and the pot shower glows like a living sculpture. This DIY is not just about function, it is about heritage. It carries the wisdom of generations who shaped clay into tools, art, and life itself. In every drop of water, there's a memory of rain on the soil, and in every curve of the pot, the story of hands that built with care. The ceramic pot shower is more than cooling. It is grounding, a reminder that nature provides all we need, and that beauty is often born from earth itself. On a hot summer day, even the simplest ideas can bring the greatest joy. A DIY Umbrella Waterfall Shower transforms a common household item into a playful water feature, turning your backyard into a space filled with laughter and refreshment. The process is wonderfully simple. Take an old umbrella, brightly colored or patterned for extra fun, and flip it upside down. Small holes are made along its edges, and water is fed from a hose or container above. As it flows, the water sprays outward, cascading down like a gentle waterfall. The sight is magical. Streams falling in a perfect circle, creating a curtain of coolness beneath. Children rush to play under it, their shouts and laughter filling the air. Adults step in too, smiling as the water washes over them, a reminder of carefree summer days. It is both a shower and a fountain, practical for cooling off yet whimsical in design. For decoration, use a beach umbrella for a colorful festive look, or a simple white umbrella for a minimalist, elegant style. Add fairy lights around it for evening charm, and the waterfall becomes a glowing centerpiece of your garden. Surround it with plants or stones, and the feature blends naturally into the outdoor space. This DIY is not just about cooling down. It is about creating memories. It proves that fun does not always require expense, only creativity and the courage to see everyday objects in a new way. Every drop of water falling from the umbrella reminds us of joy and simplicity, of how play connects us all. And in that circle of rain, you find not just refreshment but happiness, shared under the open sky.